Ready? Start. I am thankful to the organizers of the international exhibition on low cost housing for inviting me to inaugurate it. Full stop. This exhibition, perhaps the first of its kind, focuses attention on one of the most pressing problems of today, the problem of housing. Full stop. There is shortage of houses everywhere. Full stop. Nearly all the countries of the world today are faced with the problem of constructing more and more houses to cope with the increasing demand. Full stop. A reasonably comfortable house providing shelter against the inclemencies of weather and affording room for necessary rest and leisure is an elementary need of mankind. Full stop. It is clear that if the present need is to be met to any reasonable extent, houses will have to be built on a huge scale. Full stop. This is possible only if the cost of construction and of material for building a house is brought down to level which would be within the reach of a person of average means. Full stop. It is therefore appropriate that this exhibition should be called an exhibition on low cost housing. Full stop. Generally speaking, housing sounds like an abstract idea, although houses are made of such substantial material as brick and mortar. Full stop. I believe one great contribution of this international exhibition will be to bring the problem of housing into the region of the concrete. Full stop. The many exhibits displayed here are its unmistakable proof. Full stop. You will agree that when it comes to bringing together in a practical way the existing knowledge on house building and design and to translating that knowledge into actual houses, this change in outlook would necessarily represent a great advance over the present position. Full stop. This exhibition will provide a forum to professional men to exchange ideas and enable them to see the methods which have already passed the test or are still engaging the attention of planners, engineers and architects. Full stop. To the layman who is in need of a house, this exhibition is bound to provide a goodly choice to select from. Full stop. This choice will be real insofar as every house exhibited in this exhibition costs less than rupees 5,000. Full stop. Besides demonstrating the various type of houses built from different materials, this exhibition will also stimulate proper interest in housing, not in the abstract problem of housing as such, which might be an alluring subject of discussion, but in houses themselves, houses promising roof on top and cozy shelter within. Full stop. I particularly welcome the broad auspices under which this exhibition has been arranged. Full stop. As the problems of housing is common to all countries and human beings all over the world need houses to live in, it is only proper that such a venture should take the shape of an international forum for the common good of all. Full stop. I am told exhibits have been received from many foreign countries including Burma, Ceylon, Australia, Finland, Germany, Austria, Indonesia, Israel, Singapore, Thailand, Sweden, Italy, the Fiji Islands, and the United Kingdom, full stop, by convening an international seminar on housing under the auspices of the United Nations Technical Administration. This exhibition has not merely added to its status but greatly widened its scope, full stop. This seminar, in which experienced architects and engineers from many countries are participating, will discuss such important subjects as improvement in building materials, construction method, and programs for housing, etc. Full stop. This will be followed by discussions by the Inter-Secretariat Working Party of the which is meeting in Delhi this month, full stop. As a result of all these discussions and valuable exchange of ideas, let us hope it will be possible to pool the experiences of the participating countries and adopt models which would result in bringing cheap and comfortable houses within the reach of the common people, full stop. As I have said, a house is one of man's elementary needs, full stop. Ever since the dawn of civilization, or maybe even before that, when man, like beasts of prey, lived in the open, the need of some kind of shelter was felt by him, full stop. There was a time when the improvised shelter offered by bushes and trees satisfied his need, full stop. In places where trees did not grow, a rock hideout or a cave on the shade of any projecting cliff answered his simple requirements, full stop. As time passed and man learned to manipulate the twigs and branches of trees, he found leafy huts rendering better service to him, full stop. Gradually he began to thatch and plaster these huts with mud, full stop. And so man went to progressing, improving upon his craftsmanship and selecting better and better building material till he found himself capable of raising such gigantic structures as the pyramids of Egypt, full stop. Although throughout this long stretch of time known to us as the historic era, man has been familiar with the art of construction and has been responsible for raising structures of all kinds and sizes. The need of the common people did not receive the attention which it deserved, full stop. It is at once the duty and the privilege of us all living in this democratic age to think of housing and housing needs, full stop.